Hey everyone, I'm David, and welcome to Awk Talk. For all you anime fans out there, you've probably seen a film or two by Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli has brought us such amazing films as My Neighbor Totoro, Ponyo, Princess Mononoke, and several other highly acclaimed animes. This year marks the 60th birthday of the director, producer, writer, and animator of Studio Ghibli, Hayao Miyazaki, and the 50th birthday of the composer for those films, Joe Hisaishi. Truly an awesome duo in making masterpiece animes.
The music from these films is absolutely beautiful, and ocarinists from around the world love to play the melodies on their ocarinas, and for the last few weeks I've been posting some of my personal favorites here on YouTube, and you can check those out in my Studio Ghibli playlist, and there's still 3 or 4 more to come. Last week marked the 25th anniversary of the very first Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda, for the NES.
Yes, I know not directly related to ocarinas, but without the series we never would have had Ocarina of Time, and then where would we be? In honor of this occasion, many people have posted video tributes, such as an awesome speed drawing of characters from the past 25 years, and a very cool rendition of the opening from Ocarina of Time, with ocarina and cello.
If you've known about ocarinas for long, you've probably come across a maker called Songbird Ocarina.
When it comes to ocarina makers, Songbird Ocarina is definitely a favorite among players and collectors. Founder of the company, Durian Songbird, has become a leading innovator in ocarina making here in the United States, with new designs coming out throughout the year, including his new crystal ocarinas and the double-sprouted ocarina. Over the last several months, I've been privileged to help out with the Songbird YouTube channel and the weekly Ustreams, which you can catch live on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
During the broadcast, we have a lot of fun talking about what's happening in the ocarina world, learning music theory for the ocarina, taking your request, and just acting kind of crazy. So if you're not busy Friday evening, you can catch me on ustream.tv/channel/songbird-ocarina, or just click the link in the description. And don't forget to check out my videos on the Songbird YouTube channel. Speaking of playing live, I'm planning on doing a little bit of traveling this year to different anime cons and ocarina meetups, and I could definitely use some help. First off, I'll probably be visiting most of the cons in the southern and western states, so if you can tell me which ones you think are worth going to, I'd really appreciate it, because I have no idea how to find out otherwise. I'm pretty sure I'm going to A-Kon in Dallas and San Japan here in San Antonio, but the rest could be up to you. Awkward camera pointing. I'm also super excited to announce that I'm probably going to the most important ocarina meetup of the year, the 2011 Ocarina Festival in Badrillo, Italy.
The small town of Badrillo is where craftsman Giuseppe Donati developed the first diatonic ocarinas after making their way from South America. The tradition of Badrillo ocarina making is still continued to this day, and to honor this tradition, the European Ocarina Festival is held here every 2 years, drawing in makers, collectors, and performers from countries around the world, such as Japan, Korea, Austria, Mexico, Brazil, and France.
I really want to go to help represent the US since there's going to be so many ocarina makers and players there from around the world, and to get some more ideas for a possible North American festival here in the near future. The only problem is the trip is going to be super expensive, but there are a few ways you guys can help me get there. You may remember back in 2009 that I spent a couple months compiling all the questions you guys have asked over the years about ocarinas and put all the answers into a downloadable ebook called the Ocarina Guide. It was $20 to buy, which I know is a little bit expensive, but to everyone who's been purchasing it since then, thank you very much. But in order to raise money for the festival and the traveling to different anime cons, I decided to update the book with more answers to your questions, new ocarinas, and lower the price to just $10. So not only are you getting some hard-to-find ocarina information, but you're also helping me to get to Italy and to a convention near you. Everybody wins. So I put a link to purchase the book in the description, and if you'd like to find out more info first, click the link for the video, or you can check out the main website, ocarinaguide.com. If at least 300 people download the book, that should be enough to cover all my travel expenses, which would be awesome. If you don't wish to get the book, but you'd still like to offer some support, you can actually donate through PayPal. Just follow the link in the description. Any amount would be greatly appreciated. I'll also say that any money I get above my traveling expenses will probably go towards a new camera. The camera I have right now has a habit of going kind of crazy after about 10 minutes of filming, which actually happened a lot during the filming of this video. Here's what it does. I really want to go to help represent the US, since there's going to be so many ocarina makers and players there from around the world. I decided to update the book with more answers to your questions. The camera's messing up again. Dang it. But you're also helping me to get to Italy and come to a convention near you. Everybody wins. The only problem is the trip is going to be super expensive, but there are a few ways you guys can help me get there. Conventions, I decided to update the book with... Fine. So again, if you guys can help out by purchasing the book or donating through PayPal, it would be greatly appreciated, because it helps me continue to make videos for you guys and get the word out about the ocarina. So that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and keep making music. I decided to update the book with, oh my god, the camera is going crazy. Why are you doing this, camera?